I'm in my car again because there's so much noise where I am. There's a lot of construction outside the window. I'm actually in nature, but for whatever reason, they're constructing something outside. So you're stuck with me in my car for the foreseeable future. Today, I just want to talk about two things. First of all, I want to talk about Bitcoin and the manipulation, both in actual fact and in thought, right? People are manipulating Bitcoin, right? First of all, the governments of the world are manipulating Bitcoin now. So the United States and Germany notably are selling Bitcoin. Germany is strange because it seems as though Germany doesn't care. They just want to get rid of the Bitcoin, right? So in a way, that's good because at least the earlier they sell, now the better for us. I wish that they sold it earlier, but it looks like, they're just going to go ahead with whatever the plan that they have to sell all of their Bitcoin. And the earlier they sell and get rid of all their Bitcoin, the better for us. So I'm not really mad at Germany. Let them just sell. Even though Germany, ironically, is one of the better countries when it comes to Bitcoin law and taxes, right? So if you hold for long term in Germany, then the taxes are vastly reduced or non-existent for Bitcoin, even when you sell, after having held for a long period of time. In the UK, it doesn't matter how long you've held. If you bought on day one and you sold a penny of Bitcoin, then there's taxes to be paid. So compared to the United Kingdom, Germany is crypto paradise. So the fact that the government is just basically selling, maybe there's some sort of legal issue. I think that's what I read, that there's some sort of legal reason why they must sell the Bitcoin, which is why they're doing it. Now, of course, now we're having sales in the United States. So the US government is also selling Bitcoin. Now, that's a funny one because in the last couple of days, I'd say, we've had candidates and parties telling us that they're Bitcoin diamond hands, right? That, they're going to buy and hold Bitcoin. I know that Trump isn't in office yet, and perhaps, the people who are in power now are, again, trying to kneecap or throw a monkey wrench in the works, right? To kind of mess up the movement, right? And sell Bitcoin now. But either way, right? No matter how you look at it, if they sell now, it's actually positive, right? Now, even though it's causing maybe disturbances in the market price, and we're seeing dips, maybe that along with FOMO, generally with, the likes of Mt. Gox, and some charts showing that there might be a correction coming soon. Also, there's the FOMC meeting, which is actually bullish, right? Is expected to be a positive catalyst because we're expecting cuts to be announced. But before Jerome Powell speaks, there's always some kind of dip regardless, right? Some people hedge their bets or their FOMO, or the FUD rather. I'm talking nonsense today. They FUD out of the market, right? So we have a lot of some negative pressures, right, that are causing this. But again, the quicker the United States government sells their Bitcoin, the better. So the best case scenario would be if they just dumped it, all right, it causes a dip. Some of us buy the dip, and then the market starts to improve. And after which they have no Bitcoin to sell. And also, if a new administration then gets in that promises to buy Bitcoin, now they have to buy from scratch. Again, so they'll be buying, hopefully, at higher prices, which would be a catalyst that would drive the price higher even further. Now, talking of the rate cuts, now, I am going to be watching the charts like a hawk. I'm going to capitalize on any dips or any liquidations that happen. I've got some dry powder that's just ready to go. I'm also going to be capitalizing, maybe for the first time in a while, of buying some HODL XRP. The reason I say that is this, right? Now we have Bitcoin being manipulated by the government and whatever. But did you know one thing that I guess Mt. Gox or the German government or the United States government doesn't have? They don't have any XRP. So they can't sell XRP. They can't dump the price. Yes, XRP would respond to anything that happens with Bitcoin to an extent. But I think the decoupling is coming, guys. And when the decoupling comes, it's not going to matter much what happens to Ethereum or Bitcoin or whatever. XRP is going to be a beast all of its own. It's going to have a mind of its own. It's going to do its own thing. And it's just, I mean, like, we've seen examples of this, like in the last few months, right? With stuff like Toncoin that just momentarily decoupled from the rest of the crypto world because of the network effect, the community, right? And community, in a way, is one of the factors, the most effective factors in driving a coin. The XRP army is by far the strongest community in crypto. I say that because no other cryptocurrency has had to go through what XRP's gone through, and they still don't have a community as strong. Let alone if XRP actually starts to perform, we're going to get a lot of all the FOMO crowd suddenly become XRP army. We're going to get all of that happening. So I'm looking forward to that. And that's very soon, guys. I know everyone's been saying this for a while, but it feels different this time. So exciting times ahead. I also wanted to quickly mention Solana. Have you noticed that Solana has been quietly pumping? It's almost as if everyone has forgotten about Solana. Everyone's talking about Bitcoin, Toncoin, Ethereum ETF. Now, Solana ETF obviously is the next one that people are thinking was going to happen. So I'm not surprised that that's pumping. But it seems like the memes also are starting to come back slowly, right? Because they are the ones that have the power to really pump. So like, if we get some kind of aligning of the stars where the memes start to pump Solana, and then a Solana ETF gets announced at the same time, we might get a massive pump in Solana that really challenges, or eventually down the line, probably in the next cycle, may even challenge Ethereum. I have some Solana obviously in my long-term hold. I'm not trading Solana. I've just got a little pot and I've got that just hidden away somewhere. And that's going to do great things when the pumps really get going. So overall, these are important times when we must be very vigilant. We must guard our emotions from the FUD that's been created by the governments, the whales, the big institutions, the banks, the Mt. Gox of the world, the naysayers, the press, the AI generated garbage that's going all over the place, the scams, the macro events, Jerome Powell and the US Fed, the SEC and Gary Gensler. Everyone is yanking at our heartstrings, trying to get you to make decisions that are going to derail you from your financial freedom. We've waited so long, especially hodlers of XRP. We've waited so long, and the glory days are so close. I can smell them. And when they happen, people are going to call you lucky. They're going to call you, oh, you know. And you know what? Again, I made a video about this already. Some people are going to jump on the train at the last minute, while some people who have been on the train for so long are going to jump off. And those people that jumped on the train on the last minute are going to ride the train to glory, and they're going to make millions and millions and millions of dollars. It is just what it is. Life is unfair. Roll with the punches. Not financial advice, no legal advice, not political advice, not anything. This is just an enthusiast with his phone on holiday with terrible noise outside. Do your own research. Peace.